Good afternoon, everyone. So recently we went to Home Depot for Mother's Day, and I was looking at the roses and I fell in love with them. And you can see it in my last video where I went to Home Depot, and I was adoring the roses, and I sat around and hemmed and hawed because I didn't want to pay the price for the roses. So I left without buying a single one because they weren't on sale, and boy did I regret it, because when we went back a couple days later, after Mother's Day, I didn't get to see the roses that I wanted. They didn't have them anymore. So let me just show you what we got. This was still there, thank goodness. And look at that beautiful bloom with all the petals. There was one that was called Granada, and it was a lot warmer in color. But however, I didn't see that when we went back. So this one is still there, thank goodness. Was still there. This one was the other one I was eyeballing. It's called Chicago Peace Pink Blend. Oh, I see why. This is $16.98. It must be a little bit smaller because it's $16.98 rather than the $25 that the roses were priced at. Pale pink flowers with yellow base, slightly fruity fragrance, needs full sun. Excellent specimen or accent shrub for any garden. Good for cut flower arrangements. 4 to 5 feet tall. Width 3 feet. So great for this zone that I'm in. So this is, it doesn't say what exactly other than that it's the Chicago Peace Pink Blend. And hardiness -30, but preferably only -15. So, and I love it because the root shows that it's quite mature. They've been trimming at it, and it's already starting to have several buds. That's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 new buds and 2 blooms. So that's excellent. It's in good health. And the leaves are nice and green. And there was a third variety that was like a yellow, a warm yellow, and it was fragrant, and they said it was like a really nice rose variety. So kicking myself for not getting it. So here, I don't know if you can see this color. It doesn't always come out the color that it truly is. So these are bright orange blooms, like orangish red, like the brightest orange red that you could see. So my husband loved it and he wanted it. I was trying to hold out for the red and orange fiery looking roses, but since he wanted it so much, I let him get to choose some of the colors that go in the garden also. And it is quite pretty. It has a yellow center, lots of petals. Really like this one a lot. There it is. Bright orangey color. I don't know why this one is so droopy. It isn't as mature as the other one, so maybe that's why the branches are so weak, so that the flowers are drooping down. So, however, I plan on giving it more nutrients. I put some eggshells in there already, and other things that will help get it stronger and healthier. But it is good looking. The leaves are nice and shiny, and it's healthy looking. So I'm so excited about this one. This one was, let me look for the price. See, the flowers are just droopy everywhere. I don't see the price. Okay, so I found it. It's called True Bloom Roses Award winner, True Passion. So this one was the $24.98. True Passion Orange Red. Won Pauline Merrill Award, Best Hybrid Tea, 2016. Peppery fragrance, extremely resistant to disease, heat, and drought. Roses require deep watering up to 3 times a week in hot months. Height 5 feet with 3 feet, temperature -15. So this one was a costlier variety, but I guess it is an award winner, so that's good to know. So yeah, I definitely have to keep this alive. I just don't like how it's so wilty. I might have to like tie the branches together a little bit. Alright, so that was my haul from Home Depot as of late. Thank you for watching. Good morning, everyone. I wanted to show you some of my hauls. So recently I've been to Lowe's and I decided to buy more seeds because it's cheaper than buying the actual plants right now. Last year when I saw the Asiatic lilies, they were about $6.98 or $7 something, and at most it was $9 something. Recently I went over there and I saw that it was 11 something, I believe, and like everything else, there's inflation, and I understand that. So I just figured if I'm gonna buy flowers and vegetables and things, I can buy the seed and I could get a lot more from it. So this is a perennial plant. I bought this English Daisy double mixed colors, blooms every year. It's a container variety. And look at how adorable the blossoms are. I love it so much. I probably should have gotten more than one. And it was $178. And you can grow it from September to April. You can sow the seeds. And next I got Zinnia Giant Double Enchantress. I love that it's giant and double because that means it's going to be huge. It's an annual, $178, and it's non-GMO, so I wanted that. Next I got Cosmos Candy Stripe, $178, container variety. But look at how beautiful the blooms are, almost so delicate looking. And I just saw that someone was growing a similar variety and I love it so much. So I got that because I really love Cosmos, and they have that airy feathery leaf pattern. And then here for $248 I got the Cosmos Bright Lights. I have the regular purplish variety only, but the one that I just got, the purple one with the white, that's exotic looking. And this one is really pretty. I've never seen an orange or yellow Cosmo. Like I said, I've only grown the purple variety. And I got 2 of these organic mammoth sunflowers. Like if you know, I love sunflowers and I love to grow them. And hopefully when I grow them, I can have the seed heads to give to the chickens to eat the seeds from. And next I have dill bouquet, and I love dill. My daughter loves dill, and it has these umbels of flowers that caterpillars love that turn into butterflies, and I would love to have a butterfly garden soon. I am in the process of growing a couple varieties of milkweed. This is spinach, giant noble, and it looks like the stalks are long, almost like Swiss chard. $2.79 organic, and just for variety's sake I wanted that. And then I bought regular spinach, blooms, dill, long-standing, non-GMO, USDA organic, $2.79. So it's organic. The seed's $2.79, and you get a bunch of food items from it. And Brussels sprouts, Catskill. My husband loves Brussels sprouts, and I love. It's a little bit bitter, but it's perfect. And so these things are cold hardy. You gotta grow them in the winter, so I'm preparing for that. And I don't know if it's too late to start growing these, but I wanted to have the variety. So of big tomatoes, like big size tomatoes that you can put in burgers, or cut them up into your salads, or you know, I'm not really sure if they're, you know, specific for salsas or for anything like that, but I believe that any tomato can be put into salsa or into foods or just eaten raw. So this is a tomato, giant pink Belgium, and it's supposed to be big, and I love the color. Tomato, garden leader monster. I mean, that looks enormous. And then Brandywine, an heirloom variety, and look at how exotic that looks. It is, and as you notice, the days are different, so I'm guessing this will be faster to get to the fruit than that one and then that one, just by the days to harvest. And you can't have tomatoes without having chili peppers, and my husband and I like to eat spicy foods, so I have a variety of bird chili that he accidentally pulled out from the front yard, and I grew from seeds in the backyard, but it's under the lemon tree, and that chili pepper is growing nice and tall, but it hardly ever has fruit. And then I have a Anaheim chili pepper, and then a shishito pepper, and then I have another variety that's oddly very short variety. It's like about an inch or so long. So the variety is an inch long, and it goes from green to red, and it dies off really quick. It dries out and starts to rot really quick. I don't know if I'm watering it too much, but it's still alive. And then so I decided I'm going to grow a lot of peppers. I was looking for the sweet varieties, but all they had were bell pepper looking ones instead of like the yellow banana peppers and stuff. So I'll keep looking. I'm sure that the spring season is still here and I can still get more seeds. So here's a long thin cayenne, which I want to get, and then from the Asian market I got some Thai chilies, so I'll take the seeds out of the actual chili and try to grow those. And I mean, those are a lot spicier than I was hoping for. We plan on pickling them. And next we have garden sage, and I had used up all my sage seeds, so I needed more sage so I can grow. I love the silvery bluish gray leaves, and I love the packaging. It's in a waterproof packaging that ziplocks. After you pull off this part, there's a ziploc packaging. Well, I don't feel it here. Anyhow, I love bok choy so much. It has like a succulent, very moist taste, and it absorbs the flavor of like broths. If you make soups out of it or if you stir fry it, it still maintains a decent crunch. And so I got 3. Last year I bought 2 or 2 from one of these companies, and then 1 set from Baker Creek, and I gave 1 to my mom, and I might have given 1 to my sister. So this year I'm growing these for me this coming fall. And Market More cucumber. I love cucumber, and this looks pretty long. I probably should have gotten a different variety. My husband's looking for a specific one, but I like to have seeds on hand to grow. So half of the seeds I got were food, and then the other half were flowers, but I love them nonetheless. So recently from Costco, I bought this beautiful, lush, very healthy looking, quite large Owari satsuma. Sorry, it's hard to see the label. Owari satsuma mandarin. And I hope that it's bigger than the little tiny Dancy tangerines. I mean, I probably love the flavor, but they're I would like a bigger variety, so of mandarin, you know, where you just take like 3 with you for lunch or a snack for your kids on the go, and it'll be semi-filling and not have to grab like 5 or 8 of them to get a decent fullness. And when I came home, I added some mulch, some coconut coir in there, and you have to be careful not to cover the rootstock where the rootstock is. Because then it will reroot. So you've got to have that gap right there so that the rootstock doesn't start to grow its own leaves and branches and stuff like that. So you need a little gap. And this one I bought also. It's a clementine mandarin, and it looks pretty large and luscious and healthy. Look at how green the leaves are. And I'm so excited. It's already making new leaves. It didn't have them at the store when I bought them, so it's doing fantastic. And so besides these 2, I also have the tango mandarin that I bought from Home Depot. So here it is, tango seedless mandarin from Home Depot. I got this last year, and I'm happy about it. It's not as lush and the leaves aren't as big. I just don't know if it's just that variety. And let's see, I've got, this is my satsuma tangerine I bought recently. And along with the tango mandarin last year, I also bought this Algerian mandarin, and I thought it looked really good. And I saw that the picture didn't have seeds. It doesn't say if it's seedless or not. The only one that says seedless is the tango. I mean, I don't mind seeds too much, but I would prefer just for the kids and myself to just grab a little mandarin and just eat it without worrying about the seeds. Sometimes they have like tons of seeds in them for just one fruit. So there we have it. That's my haul. This one I got from, I believe, Lowe's as well, or Home Depot? Oh, I think it is from Home Depot. I mean, from Lowe's. I don't know. Can't remember. So I had a late start to growing my tomatoes, and so recently my husband bought this from, I think it was Lowe's during their sale. They had, I think it was 3 plants for $12 or something like that, or 4 plants for $3 each. Here's another tomato that I'm growing from Home Depot sale. Sorry, Lowe's sale. Sorry about that. This tomato I grew from seed. I think it's that, what do you call it? The one with the little yellow pear-shaped, you know, tiny little tomatoes that are yellow. And this tomato, which has its label, Mr. Stripey, and it looks really cool. My husband chose that. Like I said, this year my son went to get some tomatoes for some salad or sandwich that he was making, and it was $1.
Hey guys, it's Serenity Garden. Today we have it's the plant kalanchoe militi kalanchoe it's a succulent. It is a succulent from Madagascar. Okay, back to our lighthearted voice. Woo! Hey guys, it's Serenity Garden. Kalanchoe militi, native to Madagascar, forms a branching shrub with frosty green scalloped leaves, densely covered with white felt, requires porous soil, protect from frost, water thoroughly when soil is dry. Got this from Smart Planet Home. I'm driving a car, so my hand is not that, yeah. Okay guys, that'll be it for today's video. Like, subscribe, else is, I think it's the bell.